So today will be a decision day across the list. Like the games today will mark the end of the first installment of this season, and there is everything to play for, and actually everything to not lose for. So it's going to be nothing short of pulse setting. That will be official relegations, official, crowning of the league title holders, official position taking, and of course, official everything. And I'm officially have walked myself. I have walked myself officially into the frame of mind. Super Sunday, and all the games will be playing at exactly the same time, meaning that they will run concurrently. If you have the power of pie location, you might want to split yourself into several halves just to catch up. Just kidding. So welcome, this is Blue Line Sports TV. In case you don't know where you are, I will start off on a congratulatory note. Atletico Madrid were able to, get their 11th league title and the second under Simeone. Big congratulations once again to them. For someone who has this pathological dislike for losing, any kind of winning, no matter where it comes from, is always a turn on for me, if you know what I mean. And I find a bit very interesting what Luis Suarez said. He went completely emotional. He has always been, he's always been an emotional guy. He went on and on, talking about how his family had taken the flag for these many complications that he had this season, how a lot of people did not believe in him, how he had already been set up for failure, and how his family stood by him. Dude, move on and give us a break. And if your best friend, according to you, who is Lionel Messi, would definitely be happy for you, that should count for something. And your family, if they're in support of you, they should. I don't see anyone who not be in support. With that kind of pay package that you bring home, you can't but get the best support from your family. I don't know. So moving on. I had my support for Real Madrid. I don't know if I've said it before. And I was hoping that they win the league, but they were close, but no cigar. And then Bundesliga is none of my business, it's already clear. Bayern Munich, as usual, will be the title holders. I mean, it's pretty clear. So it doesn't really hold that much adrenaline for me. So I'd rather pass and skip on that. But for League One, I do not know. I kind of think it's going to be like a tough one. Lille is on 80 points, the top on the table with 80 points. And PSG is the second with 79 points. And today's games will decide what the outcome will be. I can't even hide my biases. I'm a Neymar and Mbappe lover. So I wish above all things that they get to win the league. But today will make a very big decision for that. PSG will be playing with Brest, and Lille will be playing with Angers. On Serie A is already what it is. Inter Milan had already won the league. Juventus ended up finishing 5th on the table. What that will portend for them and what the future holds for Ronaldo is still, something anyone cannot place a particular finger on. But we move on to Premier League, and which is for me the most important one. Very important because there are about 3 teams fighting for 2 positions. Chelsea already is on the 3rd position with 67 points. Not a firm grip on that position. And the outing with Aston Villa today at Villa Park will decide what will become of that position, if it's still going to be sustainable or not. But remember, Aston Villa are quite the nuisance. They haven't really been the easiest of teams to play with. Let's hope that Tuchel magic works today, and there really is everything to play for. The natural instinct will be for Kante, not to be played. The last outing they had with Leicester City, he was like pulled out, because he came down with an injury. Every other thing should be in place. Every other position should be in place. Aston Villa, even if they're going to lose, they're not going to lose for nothing. They will fight, definitely, if not for anything. They are 11th on the table, so there isn't much to even fight for, except for professional reasons of not wanting to lose, and which is quite understandable. Like, they have their top scorer Oli Watkins, who is can be very nasty, and then of course Jack Grealish, who, at every point in time can be quite tough on the midfield. So I think it's something that Chelsea will have to look out for. Liverpool will be going out with Crystal Palace. Liverpool, based on how their performances had been, this season, no one would have expected that they would be getting to the point where they're now fighting for the top four. So for me, I think it's a landmark for them. And I'm not sure they will come this far to want to just not go further. They have everything to fight for. They're desperately going to try to get the win. And if that happens and Chelsea draws at Aston Villa, that would be like a bad point for them. If they drop points, it's going to be anybody's. For Leicester City, regardless of the fact that they already have the FA trophy in their kitty, they definitely still want to have a lot of to fight and grind out a win with Tottenham. But whether Tottenham would make it easy for them is still what I cannot guarantee. I do not have any predictions, but I just hope that Chelsea manages to get this, because this is the easiest they can get and it is the closest they can get to, qualifying for next year's Champions League. Arsenal will be going out with Brighton. Arteta has not had the easiest of games this season, and definitely they want to finish up the top 8 if they can, because there has to be a reason for them to make their fans, have a lot more confidence in them for the next season. So this is pretty much all there is for today. And by the way, the matches will be playing concurrently today, so it's going to be like something to really look forward to. Today is going to be by far one of the most interesting Sundays for me, and I am excited. If you like this video, just like I know you would, go ahead and like it, like it in the practical sense of it. Don't forget to treat yourself to some nice or something to drink, a coffee or wine or whatever as you watch this game. I won't tell you what I'm going to treat myself to, but I'll tell you right after the match. Take care of yourself and have a great Sunday, guys.